Alright, hello imaginary internet friends, I am Mild Kratz. I'm going to sound a little bit different tonight. I'm going back to my headset microphone for a while, just because I'm having weird issues with, I don't know, getting a lot of grounding and fuzz from my USB mixer, and I don't know if it's because I don't have a sound card for my computer or what that would necessarily be but regardless, let me see, I'm going to move my, sorry. In just a moment, I'm going to move my OBS window. But I don't know, having issues, and for the time being, although I think I sound really nasally and annoying to this headset, kind of like I'm talking through an old-timey microphone. It just seems really tinny and everything too. I think it's still my best option in terms of overall production quality. But anyway, more importantly, playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. I bought my own truck. I have the lowest level Mercedes you can even buy in this game, and I got a, custom vanity license plate up there, so taking care of some of the more important aspects, at least. I'm gonna try and be entertaining tonight, I don't know, it's weird to just, like, hey, knock knock, who's there? Nobody, but I'm also playing some modified stuff here, and you'll notice that I'm taking some creative routes because I have turned off a lot of the, like, violations and whatever. Yeah, that's where I was back there. So, yeah, I'm not going to be getting traffic offenses. I've also turned off fatigue just because, I don't know, as much as this game is already riveting, it's even more so. Oh, look at this. Oh, cool. That guy made things a lot worse by stopping there. But, yeah, I don't know. I played this game a lot and didn't even really realize you can adjust things like trip length or turn off some of the, like, violation stuff. So I've played it simulation style for a long time now, but I don't know, I just kind of want to see what the rest of this game is about if I'm not worried about speed cameras or police or any of that sort of thing. Or running red lights. I can still damage my truck, right? So, I mean, I guess there's at the very least that. You know, I didn't see any cargo back there. It has me a little concerned. I guess there was. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's take this, sure. Take a big old load of cement, I guess. Oh, there it is. That'll go nicely with my red truck. Also, so this is weird. I think this is specific to, like, European trucks. I don't think I've ever seen one in America that didn't have the two sets of two tires in the back. So, like, this truck isn't even really probably an 18-wheeler. It's probably a 14-wheeler. This is riveting conversation, I can tell. But, yeah, whoever's out in the stream, unless it's my one extreme loyal fan, maybe say hey and throw a question at me or something. Otherwise, we're just going to be driving all night, so... Hopefully I've got enough fuel to make it there. Although we'll probably come across a gas station at some point. It's very close to hitting that sign back there. I don't have time for stoplights. This delivery's got to get going where it's going right now. So I changed some of the sliders, like I was saying earlier. I changed one of them. It's like trip distance preference. So I don't know if that means I'm just going to have more trips that are shorter in distance pop up for me, or like if it's going to adjust the length of each trip, because in my experience, like the stuff I played last night, it didn't make the trips that I did any shorter. But I also haven't run into, like, I don't know, I haven't really run into an extraordinary amount of short trips either. So I don't really know what that slider does. Also, everyone's getting the high beams tonight, so sorry. I must have missed my window in this game tonight, because normally I'll have some more streamers pop in real quick. Streamies, viewers. It's just not happening for me yet. I have to think in the areas where this game is popular, it's probably still, you know, too late or too early. But that's okay. Alright, let's see here. You can probably sneak around. Ah, yeah, look at that. Damage the truck a little bit. Oh, I need to turn back there anyway. Well, now I look like an idiot. Hopefully the trailer doesn't pop off the back there. I think 2% damage, that might legitimately be like $2 grand worth of damage to this truck. And the truck's worth about 100 grand. And no insurance company in their right mind would ever insure me, so I have to pay that all cash. So probably pretty soon I'm going to have a 24-hour charity stream coming up, and that's going to be for the Wayne Foundation, which is hoping to combat sex trafficking in the United States, I think specifically, which is good because that's the country in which it happens the most, which is not good. In fact, it's awful. And I think, you know, there would be more charities out there that would be hoping to fight this problem if it weren't something that people just don't generally like to talk about. I mean, because, I mean, it is admittedly, I mean, it's nobody's favorite subject, but brushing into the rug doesn't make the problem go away either. And anyway, yeah, the Wayne Foundation, it's also Kevin Smith's charity, and I'm a big fan of Kevin Smith and his movies, and I've seen nearly all of them. I'm trying to think, I haven't really seen Jersey Girl or Cop Out, and those are the ones that if you listen to him or any of his fans, people will tell you those are basically the ones you don't really need to watch. I'm tempted to anyway, though. Oh, and another news and things that are positive. Obviously I've found my favorite hat. It was, you know, pretty touch and go there for a little while, so I wasn't exactly sure where this was. So I had thought maybe my brother's dog maybe got a hold of it and took it off somewhere and was hiding it and chewing it up, but I don't think she's smart enough to know that if she stole it and was going to chew it up, she should probably hide it. So I was suspicious that that wasn't the case, and it turns out it wasn't. I don't know, it was in one of my clean laundry baskets and I didn't remember putting it in there. I feel bad for anyone who's going to watch this stream retrospectively, and I bet a couple people might, because that was not an interesting story. Played a kickball game tonight, so I'm wearing, I mean, you probably can't read it, maybe you can. Looks like I'm not high enough in frame. Oh, I guess I can't tell yet because I don't think my stream's caught up. I might be high enough in frame for you guys to see that, it just says kickball. Fort Wayne Sport and Social Summer 2017, which is the session we are in right now. I'm also signed up for the fall session. And we were destroyed tonight. I think with any added innings that we played just for fun, it was like 24-8. But even before then, I think we lost by 14 runs at the end of everything was all said and done. So it must have been like 8-22 maybe. So not a great showing, but I think we figured some things out tonight in terms of positionally where we might need to move people, and we're going to end up playing a lot better because we had a big loss tonight. Maybe we'll have to end up practicing too, which if we end up doing that, maybe I'll have to, like, you know, introduce you guys to some of my kickball teammates. So I try to keep one ear open too because, like I said, my brother has a new dog. You know, cool. Bully for him and all that, and that's good. But she's still a puppy, and as such, pretty rambunctious, pretty high energy, and if you don't pay the most attention to her, she has been known to, like I've been saying, destroy some things, and I'm trying, you know, to be a good co-parent to the dog and everything and be attentive to those things. So I'm hearing some growling and stuff going on in the other room. I have a dog too, Shelby. I think the two are probably just playing. That's why I'm popping one of these earphones up for a second. I think we're cool. Not being too negligent a parent right now, and I think they're still having fun, so who knows. At any moment they could bust through that door behind me and, you know, be able to watch them wrestle around or whatever. I think this might end up being like a kind of my daily vlog mini stream kind of thing too, because this game and the way it works, it kind of ends up pretty handily being about 15 minutes, which is as much as I can probably in any given day, any particular given day, just ramble on and talk about myself before I don't want to continue talking anymore, because I don't know, I always find other people to be really interesting. I mean, maybe it's just because I've already lived out all this stuff in my own life, and so I don't know what parts of it anyone else would really care to hear, because for me it was all pretty routine, but people tend to like my vlogging and rambling type videos, and of the videos that I make, honestly, those are the ones that maybe get the more views and more likes, and so I'm not really trying to... I mean, here's the thing, anyone who's doing YouTube is trying to do YouTube successfully, whether that means, you know, monetarily or for any of the goals they have in mind. And for me, one of my goals is just to, I mean, I wouldn't mind gaining a level of notoriety. Who wouldn't? If you're being honest, anyone likes to be recognized for the things they do and that sort of thing. But a bigger objective of mine is just to, for as many people as I can, I'd like to be a positive influence and kind of be like, you know, maybe not someone's reason for getting out of bed in the morning, but like a positive, bright spot on a person's day. Because I know for me, I have a couple different YouTubers that when I see, hey, this person posted a new video today, I'm like, well, I'm definitely going to end up watching that and enjoying it. And I think that's kind of the state of where we are for most people. And I don't know that it's even specific to millennials or anything now. It's just personal human interest things are more interesting and entertaining to me than... what am I trying to say here? Than like the next episode of Archer or Family Guy or whatever. Family Guy's a terrible example because I don't really watch Family Guy, so I'm not like myself excited about that. Yeah, let's embarrass myself. Why not? That's what YouTube's all about. I'm gonna try and actually park this bad boy. And by the way, the only reason I'm probably only gonna do, you know, one run of this game whenever I feel like it. I mean, I'm gonna say daily, but you know, we'll see how that even works out. Is just because, I mean, I like this game, but I like it in doses. I definitely can't be the type of person to just sit down and play it forever, which is sad because I talked about that live stream. I didn't really say too much about it, but I think, you know, it might be a game that I would play on live stream, which is kind of my point. And now I'm kind of contradicting myself saying, yeah, I wouldn't really play this game to any great length. And the truth is, I might have to. I mean, I'm trying to think of different things I would do for 24 hours. Wow. I thought I was going to embarrass myself there, but that was actually a pretty legitimate park job right there. That was me tapping into, like, potential I used to have for this game a while ago, and I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. But, you know, I played this game a lot. Kind of, I don't know if I would say early on or not, but probably, I don't know, coming up on a year and a half or 2 years ago. And I was just not expecting those skills to come back right there in such a convenient fashion. Cool. I'll have to remember that my truck is damaged 2% because that's not so bad. $1,000 worth of damage. Because, and actually, let me try this real quick. Be like, oh, cool. Let me. So I feel like there's a way to set my GPS. Oh, there it is, right there. Set GPS to nearest shop. If I can fix that real quick before I forget about it on any stream, whatever, some other time. Okay, it's in town here. It's 1 kilometer away. I might as well fix my truck while I've still got, you know, one attentive viewer out there. Not trying to sound too sour about that, because the thing is, one person watching me is still much more remarkable than no one watching me, which is what I was expecting. So, and here's, you know, here's the things only getting better. That was me cheersing a nothing, so I'm not holding anything. Here's to things picking up from here. But yeah, anyway. Cool. I'm going to get this thing repaired real quick, and that's probably going to do it in terms of Euro Truck Simulator 2 tonight. If you are one of those people who watch this even though it was just a stream, cool, thank you. But also, you know, leave me a comment or something and tell me whether or not you enjoy this sort of thing. Or, I mean, I'm sure you could also just dislike it or whatever, but if this is the sort of thing that you would enjoy seeing in the future, let me know, because if I don't know. I try and get a pulse of what people like, and if I don't see that people are particularly entertained by this sort of thing, I would be prone to stop doing it. So if you want to see it keep going, kind of those comments, you know, re-encourage my thoughts on whether or not anyone wants to see this. So yeah, just let me know. Anyway, I've been Mild Kratz. I will catch you next time.